What's up, love bugs and grippers? Welcome back to Tight Grip Fitness, where you can get your grip, find your flow, sit into it, and keep it tight. We are back with another full body dynamic warm-up routine. Let's get into this video. So I started off with some banded side walks, and this is really great to open up the hips, activate those quads and abductors. I decided to do another dynamic warm-up video because my last dynamic warm-up video got a lot of love, and I appreciate that. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Keita, and if you're back, thank you so much for the love and support. Please share this video. So the title of this video insinuates that it's a warm-up, but this could easily become your entire routine by simply adding a few more sets and maybe increasing your resistance or your repetitions. Here I'm doing a lying knee to chest move so I can work the core, get a little bit of glute work in there as well. You want to make sure your back is firmly planted on the ground. And I decided to just keep my shoulders up off the ground rather than resting or doing a twist or anything like that, so I can really concentrate on my lower abdominals. And also I have my hips tilted up in like an anterior tilt position to really feel that burn. And here we're doing a plank into like a progressive push-up with an iso hold. I know it sounds like a lot, but I really wanted to focus on keeping my core tight and fully extending out my arms. As you can see, I'm working on my triceps, so I decided to do like a closer position push-up where my hands are closer to my waist rather than completely outward or wide. I do like to hold it at the bottom. I definitely look up to Miss Macy Arias, and she does this movement a lot, and I think that it has significantly helped my push-up game, so you should definitely try it. This is another variation of the banded side squat or walk. So as you can see, I'm more in a squatted position here, or a defensive stance position, and I am doing the same movement ideally, just with a slight bend so I can get some more glute activation. And I randomly decided to add in these little side steps. So a lot of times when you're in the gym and you are trying to create a workout routine for yourself, you do have to go with the flow sometimes, and that's when you create the best routines, I think. So here I decided to do straight leg kickback, and I wanted to activate some more of my glutes before I actually started my training for the day. And I'm telling you, this was just a warm-up. Although I did maybe 2 to 3 sets of these routines, it was really for the purpose of recording. So it's not necessary if you're just going to do it for a warm-up. You can just run through this one time and then get into your training if you already have a training routine. But this is great to start and just get the blood flowing. I also did some cycling after this because my momentum kind of went down after exerting that energy. So here I am going to do a variation of glute bridges, and I decided to grab that 25-pound weight plate. And I definitely love like hip thrust and elevated hip thrust, but I find that in the gym all of the benches are always taken, or I'm just making an excuse to not do my hip thrust because I feel like the setup is too long versus just doing glute bridges. So this is why I decided to go ahead and do glute bridges instead of like a full hip thrust with my shoulders elevated. You've probably seen this time and time again where you just you want to make sure that your feet are firmly pressed into the ground and you're pushing up through your heels. You want to create that flat tabletop position from the knee to the neck and really squeeze at the top. So here we're doing some flutter kicks. Excuse the noise in the background, y'all. Like I told you, I didn't know what I was gonna do with this footage, and I just decided to go ahead and YouTube, and so I have to do a voiceover because I didn't get a chance to record like an intro or outro. But same concept as any of the other core movements. You want to press your back firmly into the ground, kick, keep your arms straight, and then we're going to do another variation of glute bridges. This time we're going to add in, you can call it a chest press, as you lift the hips, and you're going to open it wide at the top when you're at the peak of your glute bridge. So the band is not needed, but it does give you some extra activation. And you can also bring the band up to the position above your knee, and that will give you some extra work. I'm not sure what resistance this band is because it came with a pair of biker shorts I got from Ross, and it was pretty clutch because it feels pretty sturdy. So thanks, Ross. So here you see me switching up my glute bridge just a little bit. I think I did 5 standard glute bridges, and then I went ahead and did like a chest press with the weight plate, as you see here. So 5 and 5. Once again, you guys, sometimes being in the gym or just with fitness in general, you do as your body feels or what you feel in that moment. And so some of these I just added and improvised, added an extra little set of this, that, and the third. So that's why I added like glute bridge variation. And this is perfect for your core, of course, your glutes and your hamstrings. You want to make sure you're pushing up through the heel and really get that work in. Now this was or is a more advanced movement, and I would say it's intermediate. However, depending on whether or not you add weight, as you can see, I went from body weight to holding a weight plate that's crossed in my arms, and so that's a 10-pound weight plate, and I found that adding the weight helped stabilize my position as I was going up and down, because I actually have a very hard time with balancing. So I just want to encourage those who are just getting into the gym or just getting into fitness to, you know, go ahead and work your way through feeling foolish during the movements, because that's the only way you're going to learn. If I showed you guys the clips of me adjusting, you'd be like, well, why is she taking so long, you know? But I encourage you guys to try different things that work. Like I said, I was holding it initially across my chest, and that helped with my balance, but I also found that holding it overhead helped my balance, and it also elongates the muscles in my stomach. So you really need to play with these movements and find what works best for you and your body type. Other than that, this is the end of the routine, and like I said before, you can increase the sets and it can be your entire routine. It doesn't have to just be a warm-up. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at tightgrip_fit. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video.